So I have a few notes. When Dale asked me to do a song or two for this evening, I first said great, and then I thought about it and I said to myself, what am I doing in that show? It's all about these amazing young ladies, and I don't fit at all. So I tried to back out. And as most of you know, when Dale makes up her mind, you really don't get a choice. So when I told her I was having second thoughts, she immediately said, no, you can't. And she told me, she said, you're a teacher. You know what it's like to have seniors. I teach seniors, and to have them graduate. And I remembered and I realized that I've watched all of these girls from the time they started with Dale, because I have been in every one of her shows since 2009. And I watched them all grow up on stage, and all of you went from these little girls to these amazing young adults. And so I realized that I had to come and do a song. And then Dale said, I can't do any love songs, I can't do any breakup songs or any sad songs. And I said, well, that's about 99% of everything I do. So I decided I'm well known at my school for my storytelling. So I thought about when I was 17 and what I was doing at that time. And I thought I would tell you a little story that describes what was happening in my life back then. I want to just mention about 50 years ago, I think next week, my wife and I went on our first date. We went to a double feature movie, which for you young people, they gave you 2 movies for the price of 1. And in those days, rock and roll was pretty new, and a lot of the songs they were censored. You weren't allowed to use some different types of words, and so songwriters came up with all these crazy little phrases to say "I love you" or to say to express affection, and it was things like "Ram-a-lam-a ding dong" and "shooby doo" and "shoop shoop." But all of them were expressing how you felt. So this song tonight is a song that kind of remembers that. So I hope you like it. The boys were singing shing-a-ling, the summer night we met. You were 10 and 17, oh, how could I forget? When every star from near and far was watching from above, watching 2 teenagers fall in love. The way we danced was not a dance, but more a long embrace. We held on to each other while we floated there in space. And I was shy to kiss you while the whole wide world could see. So shing-a-ling said everything for me. And oh, the poor old folks, they thought we'd lost our minds. They could not make heads or tails of the young folks' funny rhymes. But you and I knew all the words. We always sang along to old sham-a-ling dong ding, sham-a-ling dang dong. So after years and after tears, after summers passed, the old folks tried to warn us how our love would never last. And all we'd get was soaking wet from walking in the rain, singing sham-a-shing-a-ling again. And oh, the poor old folks, they smile and walk away, but I bet they did some sham-a-lama ding-dong in their day. And I'll bet that they still close their eyes Bet they sing along to old Shamaling Dong Ding, Shamaling Dang. Oh, those good old love songs, every word rings true. Shamaling Dong Ding means sweetheart, Shamaling Dang Dong does too. And it means that right here in my arms, well, that's where you belong. And it means Shamaling Dong Ding, Shamaling